Since the beginning of time, wars were always fought in person. There were always troops sent to battlegrounds. As time progressed, the battlegrounds moved from land to air to water. But now, it's possible to fight a war without sending any person to another place. A war that isn't physically fought, but rather fought online. CyberWarfare, the future of war. You must be thinking, okay, I know that hackers can cause damage remotely. So, what's the point of this video? The point is, they can do a lot of damage incredibly fast. They can shut down entire countries. This can be very scary in difficult times, like natural disasters or even wars. Hackers can completely overpower a strong army just by sitting at their computer in a completely remote destination. These days, as governments and many other important organizations move all their systems online, I want you to imagine a situation. There is a country A and a country B that are fighting a war. Country A has already attacked country B, and country B is preparing to send more troops to their borders. As troops enter trains and the trains start traveling to the borders, in a remote place, hackers cut off the electricity connections of the train, thus stranding the troops in the middle of nowhere. They cut off electricity to neighboring cities and some essential government offices. What is the result of this? Country A has won the war, and country B couldn't even send their troops to the borders in time. Great logistics is the key to winning a war. The situation in the previous chapter is slightly far-fetched and harder to execute. So countries can use a combination of cyber warfare and psychological warfare. As country A attacks country B, hackers sitting in country A can shut down the power to the entire country. With no electricity, no clean water, inability to access money in your bank account, there will be massive panic among people. Hackers in country A can also shut down GPS systems, which can undermine the power of military, air force and navy of country B, making it extremely difficult to win the war. Seeing both internal chaos and external attacks, a government could stop functioning because of getting overwhelmed. An army that isn't able to navigate won't be able to fight back effectively. This can make winning a war extremely easy for country B. The scary part is, even the top superpowers of the world aren't immune to cyber attacks. Though cyber warfare, in terms of fighting another country during a war, is a rare situation, as wars are rare events. What these cyber teams can do more frequently is steal valuable data. Teams of hackers sitting in other countries can get access to confidential files and data, like armies' plans and strategies, government plans, important and groundbreaking research in labs. They can access blueprints of military equipment to assess its strengths and weaknesses. This can help other countries understand our true military and scientific might, and can enable them to counter it successfully. There are already many such events where cyber attacks have leaked valuable data about the government, military, and scientific research. These attacks have happened in the past, they have happened recently, and they will continue to occur in the future. Cyber warfare, however, does not always involve leaking data or disabling important systems of another country. Cyber warfare can also involve creating propaganda. A hacker could manipulate various media like news websites and social media to set up various kinds of narratives that can harm another country from within. If done correctly, a cyber warfare team can start riots, create mass-scale panic in people, manipulate how people perceive the country and government. Though this may not always be done on a mass scale, but it's more likely that it's done subtly, by pushing fake narratives and data that can undermine the internal security and stability of a country. Data can be an important tool in this. Statistics on their own can be misleading, and when people are presented with statistics, they are more likely to perceive the information as correct. After seeing the massive danger that cyber warfare can possess, it raises an important question. What can we do? We must realize that cyber warfare is a continuous war. A great way to protect against them is to strengthen one's own systems to withstand cyber attacks. This can involve finding parts of programs that are susceptible to cyber attacks and modifying them. This process is slow and can be incredibly difficult, especially in more sophisticated systems and software. Another way can be to block external entities from gaining entry to an internal network. This can be done by checking all possible places from where hackers can get access to a system. For example, connection to the public internet, or allowing people to connect USB drives which may have been infected with malware. Though these two ways are good, they are slow and hard to implement. Moreover, as systems and software evolve, they become more complex. Complex software are more likely to have loopholes that can go unnoticed. These loopholes can be used by hackers to infiltrate into systems. Hence, cyber warfare is a continuous and ever evolving war. It is a war that we may have not seen much of today, but it will definitely change our future in unimaginable ways. That was it for today. I really hope you enjoyed watching the video. Do like and subscribe. If you learned something new, do share the video with your friends and family. Also, comment what you feel about cyber warfare. Until next time, stay informed.